Hello, in this JavaScript video I am going to show you strict mode. And JavaScript is a pretty loose language, so if you make certain mistakes that most other languages would really penalize you for and just throw an error, prevent you from running the application, JavaScript just like, yeah, I realistically know what you mean, so I'll just sort of fix it. So if you want like a really sort of, I wouldn't say necessarily secure, but more just a more conformed, I would say a better way of coding, because when it does deal in JavaScript for the most part it's okay, but it's when you start going to other languages that's when the problem occurs if you're going from JavaScript. So to enable strict mode, actually let me show you. We got this variable created here from a previous video, and if I show you something and we go to console, it's all fine. If I remove this and I save it and I reload it, as you can see, it is still fine. And this is an example of one of those loose things I was talking about. If you don't use the keyword var before a variable and you don't have strict mode enabled, you'll just declare it as a variable if this is the first time that it's seeing it. If instead you actually put this quotation marks, use strict semicolon, save that now, and if you reload, as you can see, it throws an error saying uncaught reference error, I5 is not defined. But if I go back and I put var, as you can see, that error now disappears. So I would say just make sure you just use strict mode. You'll make sure that you are creating, essentially good code. And another reason is, so just an example of variables, maybe I've created this variable, and let's just say I'm not using strict mode, and maybe I want to modify it. So actually I'm going to rename it to hello world, for example, and at the moment this should run fine, no errors. But if I were to, let's say if I want to reassign it and I put hello and I put world, maybe I'll put this, it's slightly renamed differently, and I'll put equals 8 instead. Save it, refresh. As you can see, there's no error. So I made a mistake in typing it, and it hits here. It says hello worried was never created as a variable. Let's just create it. But if I use strict mode, it will throw an error saying it does not exist, and I immediately see, oh, I've tried to use the wrong variable. I've made a mistake whilst typing, and this will help prevent so many errors. You will always mistype stuff in coding. So that's it for strict mode. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. There'll be the GitHub link which provides you with all the source code, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.